Voetballer Quincy Promes.
Quincy Promes.
Quincy Promes.
Quincy Promes.
Quincy Promes.
Bit of breaking news now involving Quincy Promes, former Netherlands international, of course, now that he's been jailed for 6 years. It's after being convicted for an involvement in a drug smuggling ring.
Surprisingly, Dutch police only discovered this in May 2023 after conducting further investigations into Promes' background. In October 2022, Promes was supposed to appear for a criminal trial in the Netherlands. Prosecutors were arguing for a 2-year prison sentence, but the football star not only refused to attend the trial, he vowed to stay in Russia. Unfortunately, the Netherlands couldn't do anything about it as they have no extradition treaty with Russia.
He had it all: money, fame, glory, a career most could only dream of, until everything fell apart.
In December 2020, Promes was arrested on attempted murder charges.
From dazzling European nights to courtrooms and criminal convictions, this is the jaw-dropping story and downfall of Quincy Promes. A story of brilliance, betrayal, and a shocking descent into darkness.
Quincy Promes!
Quincy Promes!
Quincy Promes!
Quincy Promes!
Quincy Promes! Это Quincy Promes!
Born on January 4th, 1992 in Amsterdam, Quincy Promes rose through the ranks to become a prominent figure in European football. His journey saw him in the jerseys of FC Twente, Spartak Moscow, Sevilla FC and Ajax Amsterdam. With 50 caps for the Netherlands national team, Promes was a beacon of hope for many aspiring footballers. His pace, dribbling, skills and goal-scoring ability made him a new fan favourite, especially during his time at Spartak Moscow, where he won the Russian Premier League title in 2017. However, behind the glitz and glamour lay a series of events that would lead to his downfall.
Promes has been jailed for 6 years.
In December 2020, Promes was detained for stabbing his cousin in the Netherlands. However, after finding safe haven in Russia and the UAE, it seems the Dutch professional footballer no longer cares about the law. He even taunted the Netherlands by uploading music videos flaunting a gangster lifestyle, and also attempted to smuggle more than 1.3 metric tons of cocaine into the country.
In December 2020, Promes was arrested in connection with a stabbing that occurred earlier that year in July. The victim, his cousin, sustained serious injuries during a family gathering near Amsterdam. Reports indicated that an argument escalated, leading to the violent altercation. Promes denied involvement, claiming he had nothing to do with the incident. Yet according to prosecutors, phone taps revealed conversations where Promes seemingly admitted to the stabbing, boasting about his attack to his friends. This damning evidence pushed the case forward. The trial faced delays due to legal procedures and Promes' unavailability. But in June 2023, the court found him guilty of assault and sentenced him to 18 months in prison. Despite the conviction, Promes remained at large, continuing his football career abroad. The legal troubles didn't end there.
Dutch police only discovered this in May 2023 after conducting further investigations into Promes' background. The situation worsened when the Dutch prosecution service decided to prosecute Promes for drug trafficking, a crime punishable by 6 years in prison. Arrested.
In May 2023, Dutch prosecutors accused Promes of involvement in a major drug trafficking operation. He was alleged to have participated in the importation of over 1,300 kilograms of cocaine into the Netherlands via the port of Antwerp in 2020. A shocking revelation that stunned fans and the football community alike. Evidence presented in court suggesting that Promes played a crucial directing and coordinating role in the smuggling operation. Prosecutors linked him to encrypted messages and exchanges with drug traffickers, further solidifying their case. This led to a trial in absentia as Promes was residing in Russia at the time, playing for Spartak Moscow. His absence only fueled public outrage, with many questioning how a professional athlete could become entangled in such criminal activities.
Just learning now that he's been jailed for 6 years. It's after being convicted for an involvement in a drug smuggling ring. Promes was charged last May over his alleged involvement in smuggling cocaine, which was intercepted in Antwerp back in January 2020.
In February 2024, the Amsterdam District Court found Quincy Promes guilty of drug trafficking and sentenced him to 6 years in prison. The conviction was delivered in absentia as Promes remained outside of the Netherlands. The ruling sent shockwaves through the sports world. Following the conviction, Dutch authorities issued an international arrest warrant. In March 2024, Promes was detained at Dubai airport, raising hopes of extradition. However, legal complexities and the absence of an extradition treaty between the UAE and the Netherlands pose significant challenges, allowing Promes to avoid deportation. Despite his legal predicaments, Promes sought to continue his football career. In September 2024, he signed with the United FC in Dubai. He maintained that his focus remained on football, but in reality, it was far more complicated.
What do you think about this game?
What I think I'm happy that we finally win. During the cup, we are now the first in the table, so I'm very happy with this result.
The football community grappled with the implications of Promes' actions. Discussions arose about the responsibilities of athletes as role models and the consequences of their off-field behaviours. Some argued that Promes' talent shouldn't be overshadowed by his crimes, while others insisted that athletes must be held to higher moral standards given to their public platform. Fans who once cheered for Promes now did the opposite, as the hero's legacy was tarnished by criminal activities. Social media buzzed with reactions, some expressing disbelief and others condemning his actions outright. Quincy Promes' story is a stark reminder of the thin line between fame and infamy. His talent on the pitch brought him success, but his choices off the pitch led to a dramatic fall from grace. Once hailed as a rising star in the Dutch football, Promes now finds himself entangled in a web of legal battles, his career overshadowed by his criminal record. As of today, the question remains, will Quincy Promes ever serve his sentence, or will he continue to evade justice? His fate hangs in the balance, as legal battles and international laws intertwine with his fading football career. Promes' story also raises the larger questions about crime in sports. How do criminal influences infiltrate the life of athletes? Are football clubs doing enough to protect their players from dangerous associations? Quincy Promes may be an extreme example, but it highlights the vulnerability of even the most successful stars. Quincy Promes' journey serves as a cautionary tale. Talent can open doors, but character determines how long those doors stay open. From celebrated footballer to convicted criminal,